Hello. Okay, this is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, the first thing I have is the Two of Spades, because Two of Spades tells me that there was a situation between you and somebody else, Scorpio, where things did not work out the way you planned. I also feel like there was opportunities here, Scorpio, that kind of set you back. I feel like the temptations that may have been around you or around your partner, more so around your partner, Scorpio, it feels like they were tempted to go somewhere. Your partner was tempted to get involved with old friends that they shouldn't bother with, or get involved with old relationships that they let go a long time ago. Some of you Scorpios are dealing with your partner who may have not completely gotten away from their ex in the first place. They have spent a lot of time with you, Scorpio, but at the same time, the relationship that you had with them was built on false pretenses because of the fact they never truly got over their ex, never truly let them go. For some of you, you were dealing with somebody who may have had two telephones, two phone numbers, one that you did not know about. There is also, for some of you, communication. You didn't check their phone. You didn't feel a need to, or you felt that you shouldn't have to. And I get that. But I also feel like if you would have checked in their phone, you would have seen this person communicating with them. For some of you, as I said, there was another phone. But had you been in the car, I feel like somebody was definitely in a vehicle with someone, Scorpio. Either you were with your partner and you heard another phone ring. Kind of threw you for a loop for a minute. They played it off as if it wasn't theirs, if it was a friend left their phone in the car. I think whoever that is, you know who I'm talking about. There's an opportunity here, Scorpio, that things are going to start to come full circle for you. This person is wanting to return to you. They're going to offer you the flower, the heart, the love. So the rose speaks about love. So that is what they want to offer you. They want to offer you love, Scorpio, because they feel like they were almost there with you. You almost got to that certain point where you were going to get engaged, where they wanted to get married. You were at the 9. You didn't make the 10 yet. And then something happened. Something happened, which gave the 7 of diamonds, which took you in a different direction, which then made you feel negative about your partner. They definitely had the spade sign, which means that they had bad intentions, or they had intentions that did not benefit you or your relationship. I also feel like some of you were dealing with a narcissist, somebody who was very sneaky, manipulative, controlling, jealous, crazy, controlling. Somebody who definitely felt that they thought you had somebody else. They kept thinking and accusing you of cheating when in fact it was your partner. They were calling that out because that is how they were living their life. So they figured you were doing the same. For some of you, you may have been reversed this. You may have been the one cheating and didn't mean to hurt your partner, but it just happened. So you say, no, you made a choice. You made a decision. Own it. For some of you that are dealing with fire signs, with earth signs, some of you may even be dealing with other water signs or even air, but for the majority of you Scorpios, I feel like the signs that you are mostly dealing with are earth, fire, water. There is going to be an intention here that is set. I feel like your partner is going to try to communicate one way or the other because they're not going to stop. They're not going to give up. They're very, very determined. For some of you, your partner just goes from 0 to 100, flips out, gets really upset, anxious, crazy, mad, really quick without even thinking. For some of you, they may be around their friends too much, or they may be spending too much time out drinking or hanging out at people's home drinking. I'm sure before the epidemic came about, I'm sure they were in the bars doing it. Now it's more at a person's home. I also feel like there is them going back and forth. They keep going back and forth, whether it's between you and somebody else or you and another place, whatever that means, or they stay with you for a while and then they go stay somewhere else. For some of you, you're going to defend your honor, but at the same time, you still love them so much from the bottom of your heart, you don't know what to do. They feel the same exact way about you. For some of you, you're waiting to give it one more try. For some of you, your person, Scorpio, is making you crazy. They are definitely making you feel trapped, making you feel stuck, making you feel like you don't know what to do. You don't want somebody else. You want that particular partner. For some of you, they may have left you out in the cold many times, and they've done this before, and yet they sit there as if there's no worries. They sit there like it doesn't matter to them. For you, you feel like everything is all up in the air. You never can get a straight answer from them. You never can get the truth from them. They're always playing some kind of manipulative games with you. For some of you, you've definitely been going back and forth with a situation, trying to put things together, trying to make sense of something, but still no luck. It's like trying to create a cure for somebody who chooses to be this narcissist, chooses to be this player, so to speak. For some of you, this person has hurt you many times in the past, whether it was emotional, physical, mental, all the above, D. For some of you, I do feel like you're wondering, do they have a spell on them? Are they casting spells? Are they with somebody that's doing something to me? Are they putting this energy on me, or did somebody put something on them? Because they used to be this way, and then they changed, and now they're a whole different way. For some of you, I definitely get with the King of Cups. Put my glasses on better. I definitely get with the King of Cups that there is going to be opportunity here for you to hear somebody out, or they want to hear you out. They want to hear what you have to say. There is going to be somebody who is going to still tempt you with their cup of love, and yet in the other hand, they're still looking to see who else they can see. So somebody is still not ready to give you that commitment. They're still not ready to settle down. They're still playing some kind of games. They're still having too many choices, and they don't know how to make a decision. For some of you, your partner feels that they can have their cake and eat it too, that they can take care of you and take care of somebody else at the same time. They feel that as long as they take care of their home, their environment, maybe even their wife, their children or whatever, as long as all that's good, then they have the right to go do what they want. Some of them are thinking that way. So Scorpios, be careful who you're dealing with. Also feel like Scorpios, you had somebody who was treating you very nice at one point in time. Somebody who may have taken you places, done things for you. Somebody where you spent very intimate, caressing, caring, loving moments, sensual moments with this person, maybe by the beach, maybe by the mountains. I get two versions here. I see water and then I see mountains. So depending on where you were, maybe you went to the Poconos, maybe you went to the beach. But either way, I feel like this was something you frequently did with your partner. That's why they hung around for so long, because things were really good. You can't understand how things got off track until the devil showed up. And when the devil showed up and tempted your partner to go in another direction, it took everything that you had to find the strength and courage to keep moving forward. You tried to speak to them and have a conversation with them. You tried to express and show them how much you love them and how much you care about them. For some of you, you confronted your partner. They admitted to their wrongdoing and said that it wasn't going to happen again. They swore to you that it wasn't going to happen again. But then again, your partner went back off on another path, on another journey, which created then that heartbreak once again for you. A lot of you are feeling deception, feeling like somebody has tried to pretty much create their own magical experience for you, create their own illusion to make you believe things were one way when you found out, in fact, that they were another. You may have read about something or heard about something from someone. I also feel like some of you may have done some traveling in the most recent past, trying to find that person that you love very much, because your hearts are right in front of you. So you would kind of let your heart lead the way. For some of you, there may have been, again, 3 of you total in a situation, because when I see the 3 here, the 3 of Cups, it's definitely telling me there was 3 people that this person altogether was in love with, meaning that person and another person plus you. So all 3, there's definitely love there. There's definitely love there, but this person doesn't know how to make a decision. It feels like they're trying to find the answers, but they can't seem to find them. They're trying to figure out what's burning more inside, burning energy for you or burning energy for the other partner. For some of you, it feels like they were living their life kind of like the Wheel of Fortune. Wherever it spun, that's where they stayed that night. Wherever it spun, that's whose house they were at. For some of you, it feels like your partner sometimes feels so great, so close, everything's so right, and then all of a sudden everything is so wrong. You just can't seem to get your fingers on it. You can't just seem to reach it. You can't seem to make any sense of this whole situation. Again, because they're wanting to have their cake and eat it too. Shit. For some of you, you're just taking your love and you're running away. You're just taking your love and you're running away. You're just gonna get out of there. You can't stay anymore. For some of you, you can't do this anymore. You're tired of waiting. For some of you, it's been years, literally 9, 10, 11, 12 years. For some of you, it's 9 months, 10 months, 11 months. But some of you, this has already started off bad. It was very good the first maybe couple weeks or the first month, and then things started changing. All of a sudden, somebody lost their direction. They didn't know which way to go. Somebody definitely keeps getting involved with groups of people. They maybe leave you home when they're out at parties, picnics, barbecues, or whatever. Always hanging out with the friends, but never bring you along there. Don't introduce you to their family or friends. I also see like there's an opportunity here for somebody to try to turn this around if they wanted to. If they chose to turn this around, Scorpios, they could turn this around and make this a great relationship. They could make this a lot of love, but they're not seeing their own reflection right now. They're not understanding what exactly they did to you. They don't see their pain. All they see is what they want, what they want, what they want. For some of you are searching for answers high and low, whether you're watching 100 YouTube channel videos, whether you're searching for something in a library, Googling something, asking a lot of questions. But I definitely feel like, for some of you, you're still trying to solve this. You want it fixed. A lot of you know your beauty. A lot of you know your beauty and your self-worth, and you're not understanding why they're not seeing what you have. Something definitely ended here. Something definitely ended with you guys. But I do feel like after that tower moment, because when this ended, when you pretty much weren't able to understand why there was a third-party situation, this third-party situation did not make much sense to you at all, because of the fact they always told you how beautiful you are, how perfect you are, how just right for you and them, like together, like how just right you are for them. But at the same time, they chose that third-party situation, which then created that tower moment, which then ended the situation. For a lot of you, I feel like you might spend time at the beach. You might spend time alone by yourself right now. You might have to turn your back on these cups that are being offered to you right now. I feel like for some of you, you're just trying to explore other situations. For some of you, you just don't have the strength. You literally don't have the strength to deal with it anymore. But the universe wants you to know that you're not going to stay feeling trapped and bound anymore. You're not going to feel like you can only get a little bit of a vision of what's going on, because as you can see, she's peeking. But you're not going to get just a little bit of vision. Something's going to open up where it's going to become very bright, very clear. And then from that moment, after everything that was a mess that you couldn't control, now things are going to start getting controlled, because you're finally taking your power back. At the end of that, you will have the Lover's card. You will have a relationship. You will be singing all those happy songs. You will not be stuck in those sad love songs anymore. Somebody else is going to regret a choice or decision that they made, and you are much going to appreciate the decisions that you're now going to make. You're going to make a choice and a decision. You're going to meditate on something and think very clearly. Your outcome will be you giving your cup of love to somebody who is more well-deserving. So that is your June 2020. Come back for the live.